Hey everyone, we're a couple of weeks away from Ramadan, but Hamza from Hamza's Den is trying to get in there and win King of the Grifters for 2025, way ahead of everyone else. Now, he posted just 2 days ago on his community post on his YouTube channel that he is in 50 grand's worth of debt. And what's he going to do? He's going to beg his subscribers to donate to get him out of it. So let's take a look at this fundraiser. So he says, I hope you're all well. I've created this fundraiser to help me climb out of the debt hole I find myself in. By the way, he doesn't capitalize any of the I's in his sentences, so he's really, really good on the English language here. This debt has become a huge wall in front of me, taking my attention away from what I aim to achieve for my channel. Yeah, what is your aim for this channel, other than to be the biggest e-beggar on YouTube? My total debt is 50k, £50,000. I believe in raising half of this. You mean you believe raising half of it? I mean, he can't even write a proper sentence while he's begging for money. I believe in raising half of this in this fundraiser will facilitate and enable me to achieve my dream of working my way and freeing myself from this debt, which in turn will enable me to achieve what I aim to do for the future. I mean, what a babbling pseudo sentence that was. I mean, that was barely fucking coherent. Again, if you're going to try and manipulate money out of your audience, at least show them the minimum courtesy of writing a proper GoFundMe statement. I mean, were you drunk when you wrote this? For fuck's sake. Oh dear. But again, so this is his dream. His dream is to free himself from his debt. Now, bearing in mind that this is the guy who says that Islam solves all the evils of society. Yeah, his big five speech that he always does. You know, oh, it stops alcohol use. Oh, it stops gambling. It stops this and that. It didn't seem to stop you getting into £50,000 worth of debt, does it? So it doesn't quite seem to solve everything. One of the casualties of this situation has been my Sunday Chill live stream. Oh, God forbid we lose the Sunday Chill live stream where you get 1,000 or 2,000 people watch you eat your lunch while you talk shit. Due to me have to sacrifice again, he can't write properly. It's due to me having to sacrifice my Sunday to go to a Sunday market. Oh, he has to sacrifice to go to work. Oh, like the rest of us. Once I reach the first 5k of this fundraiser, I will be able to give that up and return to the valuable Sunday Chill stream. I mean, a call on this man. So basically, it's just like, oh, mate, I'm on Sundays off, so give me £50,000. Crying out loud. So if you've been educated or entertained by what I do, well, I mean, entertained in, yes, I laugh at you. No, not educated. Please help me achieve this dream, inshallah. So this is his dream. It's not even to spread dawah to the corners of the earth now. It's for his subscribers to get him out of a debt. Now, the sad thing is, this is 25,000 he's asking in this initial GoFundMe, and I say initial because I can see how this is calculated. You do 1-2 weeks before. If you raise that 25k, then you can start Ramadan off with saying, "Oh, brothers, we're halfway there, so let's just do one more GoFundMe, and you'll get an extra shiny mansion in paradise if you help me out of this debt, because Ramadan gives you double points." So he's going to do a follow-up one probably on the first day of Ramadan. I would lay money on that. But he's already raised nearly £15,000. This thing has only been up a couple of days, and he's managed to manipulate £15,000 out of his audience. So these guys go on as if any critique of Islam or ex-Muslims telling their stories, etc., we're all doing it for money, right? Yet this guy has managed to raise £15,000 just by asking for an unspecified debt that we're just supposed to take his word on, 15 grand almost in his bank account. And they accuse us, the critics of Islam, of doing it for money. Jesus Christ. But it's just sad, really, because people are this gullible. 348 people. Now, on the plus side, there have been some of his audience who are striking back on this. And I'm going to go through some of the comments because they are actually pretty hilarious. And it is nice to see that there are some people who are just getting pissed off with this constant grifting. So we're just going to take a quick look at some of the comments. Right, so Mayat, which is Hamza's last name, isn't happy that others send money to APDW. I'm assuming that's Prostate Prophet David Wood and the rest. So why shouldn't Muslims do the same for him? In his mind, he deserves it more than they do, and he doesn't have to explain himself. Yeah, exactly. There is no detail of like what this debt, this supposed debt, is supposed to be. It's not like, okay, like I've had some terrible family tragedy, or hurricanes knocked my house down, I don't have insurance. Give something. But no, it's just like unspecified debt. Give me 50 grand. He's especially mad at Kuwaitis and Qataris because they have oil money and are rich, so they have to send him money. That's how you turn the religion into business. We smashed it, mashallah. Yeah, well, but this is the thing, isn't it? Dawah is business, and they use emotional manipulation over the beliefs of Muslim to constantly get money out of them, while pretending that it's for their own good. They're going to get their an extra room built on their mansion in paradise, and this is how the game works. And it's really cynical. I mean, as much as I kind of laugh at this, and as much as a lot of his audience are not really going to be people I'm likely to think are decent people, but I recognize that we are in a pretty bad economy at the moment, and a lot of families are struggling, and I wouldn't wish it on their kids that they might be donating money to this clown and putting their own family potentially in financial hardship because of a religious belief they hold. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, not even the idiot followers who are going to give him money. Anyway, can you please be transparent about this debt and mention what it is? Yeah, absolutely. A minimum courtesy, especially when you're asking for this much money. It's a massive number and you expect people to blindly donate. Yeah, that's exactly what he expects, because he's got no respect for his audience. You've been covered by a Qatari backer. Okay, it's interesting. Didn't know that. Done numerous GoFundMes for your channel. Well, yeah, seen that. And again, thanks to one of my subscribers for pointing this out. As April Cox brought this to my attention. Have a large following which could generate a massive amount through ads. Well, yeah, he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So, I mean, he could actually just put some work into doing more videos, and he could raise some money more honestly. YouTube streams, and also you run a shop. Yeah, exactly. He's got his own business. So, think of all the people that might not be working or might not be have all these different possible income streams. These are the people that he's potentially asking money from. Yeah, and look at Hamza's glib response. Don't worry, you don't have to donate, my brother, with a smiley face emoji. So he's just laughing in their faces, laughing in the faces of the people who he's supposed to be providing the, education about Islam and the people who have backed him all this way. Just laughs in their faces. So because you don't want to work on Sundays, you resorted to panhandling. Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. This is exactly what it is. It's a big sin to do this. You are able to work. Yeah, exactly. And what is so valuable about the Sunday streams? Few hundred people watch, and you just eat and talk about random stuff. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what he does on his streams. As I say, I mean, I don't watch him, but I remember a couple of years ago when Hamza came sniffing around my channel because he was butthurt over a video I did criticizing him, and he invited me. He's trying to bait me to come onto his live stream, and I watched one of them. And it's just him. He just sits on his butt, stuffs his face with food, and talks absolute garbage. And that's it. And he thinks it's worth grifting money out of his subscribers so we can go back to doing that on a Sunday instead of going down and shop and doing a day's work. So this is the mentality of Hamza, and quite frankly, the Dawah crew at large. They expect their lifestyles to be funded by their gullible subscribers. There's no causality of the stream being over. For 6 months, the Qatari guy covers you. For the other 6 months, subscribers cover you financially. Just constant begging and made up promises. Yeah, that is exactly him. I'm going to write this and that book. Hamza's going to write a book? Oh, man, he's gone on the Sabor grift now as well. You've been saying that for a decade. Yeah, that's just like Sabor. Sabor was going to do his book on evolution. He said that 10 years ago and nothing's come out. So, oh, man, what the hell is Hamza? I mean, Hamza can barely write a sentence and he's going to write a book? What the hell would that be on? I mean, maybe on Dawah grifting, possibly. That's his top subject. But again, look at the glib response. Thank you for your support, smiley face emoji. So he's just laughing in their faces. He's just got no respect for anyone. Allah knows best, but multiple Qatar trips and a new car will ring alarm bells. And it is multiple Qatar Qatar trips. He's done it. I mean, he live streams from Qatar, from these lavish hotels, and like taking live streams of these big expensive dinners in these posh restaurants, right? And then we wonder why he's 50 grand in debt. I mean, assuming that this debt is for real and he's not just trying to get some more money for the sake of it. We've seen him flying around the world to places like Qatar, spending God knows how much money. And it's nice to see some of his, some of the people who watch his videos, some of the Muslims are kind of seeing through this. For someone who preached about debt for years, yeah, he was supposed to be supposed to work in debt management or financial management or something like that. He was in his conversion videos. He was always going on about, oh yeah, you know, I was making so much money doing this in the financial industry. So yeah, and now he's 50 grand in debt himself. I mean, what the hell is going on? You need to provide evidence and be more transparent, brother. Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to do something, I mean, really, you shouldn't be doing this at all. But if you are, at least show that minimum respect. But he is transparent. He's a transparent e-beggar. That's what he is. And once again, a third glib response from Hamza is new car thinking emoji. So he doesn't deny that he spunked all his subscribers' money up the wall on multiple trips to Qatar in his posh hotels, having his big expensive dinners. But he'll put like a question mark under whether he also added a new car to that list of extravagances. Unfucking believable, this guy. I don't want to work. I want to do Sunday chill streams. Yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? It's just like he doesn't want to work. He's got a business, but he can't be asked to get up on a Sunday morning, go out and actually earn a living. So he's just going to say to his audience, give me 50 grand. It beggars belief that he kind of gets away with this. But it just shows it's the emotional manipulation of people's religious beliefs. And this is what all of these Darwin guys do. It's just despicable behavior. And this is the guy who claims to have objective morality, and he's doing this scamming. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, watching the the first round of e-begging 2 weeks before Ramadan even starts. So, Hamza's way up the, he's starting a race early. I'll have a new video out on tomorrow and then another one out on Sunday. I've got quite a lot coming at the moment, since obviously I've been away for a while. So it's nice to be back, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.